Get Right at Night with Jezuz.
Power 98.3.
Hi, y'all. It's Jezuz from that Get Right at Night right here on Power 98.3, 96.1 for the East Valley. Y'all see who's next to me right now. It's legendary DJ Premier.
Thanks for having me.
How you feeling?
I'm good.
Where you coming from?
We just came from New York doing some promo. We're going to L.A. after this, and Phoenix is before.
It's a nice little weather change. Was it cold out there in New York
Well, I'm
City?
from Texas originally, so I'm used to.
You're used to the heat?
Yeah.
But it's a different type of heat, isn't it? More like.
We were just talking about that.
It's a different heat. Like, this is a dry heat. Texas got like
no
a humid
doubt.
heat.
But we out here we wear heavy coats.
All right, let's talk about the record. You and Miguel, man.
Yeah.
Super dope record. How'd that
Thank
come
you.
about?
We were working on the Wild Heart album that he dropped, previously,
Yeah.
and this was the demo that we started doing before he turned his album in, and this version was the original version to an alternative version that he did with his band, and that one came out on the bonus album. So when the album came out and he had already toured and everything, during that gap where I think he's recording right now for a new album, we wanted to still release our version, and we reached out to his team and the label, and they said they were cool to do it. So we released it on our own label. Me and my manager Ian, we have a company called TTT, which stands for To The Top.
To the Top.
And that's to house music such as Miguel and stuff like that. So that's how it came about, and we got it up and running, and the video's out.
Yeah, the video's dope.
Yeah.
Do we have more projects coming on this To The Top?
Yeah, there's an artist that we signed from Long Island, New York, named Tori Wolf. That's Torii Wolf. So look out for her. She has an album called Flow Riot.
Okay.
Yes.
And you work directly with her? Are you
Yes.
hands-on with these type of projects?
Yes, I did the majority of the album. Shout to also A-Rap Music, who did a joint, and also Mike Zombie, who is known for doing Started From the Bottom with Drake.
Yeah.
And then King of Chill was a legendary producer from the 80s era that I looked up to, who actually taught me a lot about production when I started out. And, he's also on it as well.
That's super dope. Any other guys or females that you'd want to work with?
Mary J. Blige.
Really?
Erykah Badu, Jill Scott.
On the females. So what about the fellas? Who you got? Who'd you get?
On the fella side, I would say who? I would do something with like a Tyrese, or even
So we more on this
Bilal.
R&B
I like
tip.
Bilal. I'm a big Bilal fan.
Okay.
And R&B, it doesn't matter. Whatever's dope to me from any genre of music, from pop to rock to jazz to soul, if it's dope to me, I can make it happen.
That's dope. Now, you've been in the game for so long. Coming up through the years, did you see like the DJ Khaled's of the world, the dramas of the world?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you kind of started this whole thing. Do you kind of look at them and be like, okay, they're doing the right thing, they're not doing the right thing?
Yeah, because I knew Khaled when he was just starting out.
Oh, really?
Way back. Yeah, that's why.
Before he had the keys.
Yeah. But when he just saw the lock and hoped he could unlock it, But and the thing is, with people with Khaled, they're like, oh, he's not a real DJ, and it's like, yo, he's been spinning from way back, and we can vouch for him. So. He's paid his dues, and that's why he's got the keys now.
There you go.
He gave me a key too. I got a spare.
Do you get feel any type of way like EDM DJs? They're not really. They call them producer DJs.
Right.
They don't really mix. They got controllers. Do you feel some type of way with that?
It's cool if there's certain ones that grab it. There's certain ones that don't. But that's also in hip hop and everything else that you hear. There's every genre has good songs and bad songs.
Yeah.
I think I'm a good judge of good songs, so I trust my ear.
Okay. So who you listening to right now?
Right now, I just bought Kendrick's album.
Thoughts on it? 1 out of 10. What you got?
I'm still marinating because I just got it Friday.
Okay.
So I don't know when this is gonna air, but Friday I got the day it came out. So but just he brings lyricism and wordplay back to the forefront from a younger generation where we come from. That the Rakims, the KRS Ones, the Grandmaster Caz's, and Run DMC, LL Cool J, just people that got bars and lyrics, and that's. It was always that type of competition, so we still want you to spit some fire. Party records is just as good, but for the most part, even the party records we grew up on had lyrics.
Correct.
Kid and Play,
I mean, the party records now, if we want to go that route, like the Little Yachty's, Lil Uzi Vert's, do you feel like they doing hip-hop any justice, or what thoughts on that?
They are just a younger generation of just keeping the art form going from their generation of how they come up. Their slang's different. They say lit. They say turn up.
Yeah.
We don't say that from my generation. We say hype, fresh, dope, fly, deaf, but it's still hip hop.
Yeah.
So
you're not the one to be hating on it. You kind of just
I hate it in the early stage only because the pure form of what I was brought up in, and that I still respect and look up to, because that's what taught me how to get into it. That form has to always exist no matter what, because it's the roots of it. The roots of anything, including this radio station, whatever, has to always have a root portion of it involved, or it dies. I represent the living part, the forever living part. You heard the bell ring, so that was, they co-signed it, before I even finished my sentence. Said, you're right, ding, ding, ding.
So do you get frustrated when, like, a little Yachty says he didn't listen to Big and he doesn't feel like he needs to do his
I saw that. I saw the interview. When you're naive to something, you're always going to get a wake-up call.
Okay.
Pete Rock was his wake-up call, and it went where it went. And at the same time, it's like, you must always respect culture. If it's not a cultural thing, maybe you don't have to respect it, but it's a cultural thing. It comes from a certain way of living and a certain way of life. And, well, the same thing, but, that's what it is, man. So, in anything, you got to respect culture. I respect the culture because I was here before the culture even got to the stage that it's at now. So,
would you work with any of the newer
Me and
guys?
Uzi Vert communicated because he reached out on Twitter to clear up people thinking that he didn't want to rap over one of my beats.
Yeah, I remember
and all
that.
that stuff. And the crazy thing is, he said, man, if it had been full clip, I would have spit. And that's dope, too, because he didn't have to do research to say full clip is the one I would have spit to. He's saying, I didn't want to rap to that instrumental. Certain instrumentals don't fit a certain MC.
So you and Uzi Vert would maybe
We
possibly...
talked. We said we'll link up and kick it. So if it's to where we can have a match where I can do what I do and still be me, and he can be him, but still come to my world of what I respect when it comes to writing it out, we could rock.
Then y'all cool with
Yeah,
it.
and we've been in touch.
That's dope. What else can we expect from DJ Premier?
Got a few things going. Like I said, TTT is the label to the top. Look out for Tory Wolf's new album, Flow Riot, as we said. We have a new video and a single about to drop. And the Miguel record, obviously, is out right now, To Loving You. And also, there's a group called Cherub.
Cherub.
Yeah, look out for them. Cherub. They have a dope fan base that's been following them. Look them up. The word Cherub, you'll see. And the record's called My Space Baby.
Okay.
It's definitely different from my regular Premiere stuff. The video's cool, and it's a cool video. It'll be dropping soon. And I also have Year Round Records, which is my street label that has been out since 2005. That just caters to my underground raw hip-hop. So I have a group called the NYGs coming out. They've been part of the Gangstar family since 88, 89. And an MC8 from the West Coast, from Compton.
Yeah.
We did a project called Which Way Is West that's about to drop.
When these new artists drop, where do you find them? Do you keep your ears to the streets, or do you have people like, oh, Premier, check this out, check this out?
Both. My assistant is very geared to what's going on. I keep up. My manager keeps up. We all are like, hey, did you see this? Did you see that? I'm on a group text with a whole bunch of producers, from Pharrell to Timbaland to Alchemist to Questlove. J. Cole's on it.
What?
Yeah,
That's
whole
just a
bunch
group
of,
text?
Yeah. Yeah. So we're Clark Kent. It's a whole bunch of us. So,
What does it take to catch DJ Premier's ear for anyone watching the video out there that may want to...
Originality in some type of form. I mean, even when we were out, there's 20 other rappers that want to sound like whoever's popping.
Right.
Same thing with what's out now with the trap sound and all that.
Like the whole
Everybody
Migos.
wants to do the same. Yeah, it's like, give me a few of them, but not 100 of them.
Yeah, right.
Give me something different.
Any final words you want to give to the internet world, Arizona?
Shout out to the
anywhere?
internet world. Thanks for having me here. Always stay original and always do your thing from the heart and the gut. Yeah, heart and gut.
There you go. It's that Kid Right at Night right here on Power 98.3, 96.1 for East
Peace.
Valley.